Hey guys, I wanted to show something that is coming with 5.3. Um, well, for one, I have a bunch of engine bugs that are reported, and hopefully some of them are coming in as fixes for 5.3. But also, while porting to 5.3 preview, I noticed that there was a new thing in the character where they're adding support for dynamic gravity direction. I think because of Fortnite, because there was comments about Fortnite in the edition. Um, So they must be doing something with Fortnite with its dynamic gravity. But they did backport it to the default engine character, and that's kind of cool because I know there's a lot of people that like to play with different gravity directions in VR, and it's got a lot of different utility. And their current implementation doesn't actually have any kind of use for it. You can set dynamic gravity and it'll replicate from the server down that there's a dynamic gravity set, but it won't let you do anything with that dynamic gravity in that you can't. Ooh, editor froze for a second. In that you can't set it client side and have it auto go to the servers. There's no client up replication for it. There's no syncing with the movement system for it. It doesn't do anything with the character when you set the gravity. I thought it was interesting enough that I went and added a function to the character, another custom move action set gravity, something like that. I forget the exact name I gave it. And that also has an option to auto align you to your new gravity. So for demonstration purposes, I'll just set this character up so that when it detects a new floor, it sets gravity to the normal of that floor and then aligns your capsule to it. So I'm actually angled on this ramp here now. If I jump off of it, you'll see I reorientate again. And you could do something like a blend to smooth this out, but I'm just showing. And then I'm gonna jump up onto this ramp, and now I'm walking on this ramp. You have full VR locomotion on this new plane of gravity. If you jump, you're jumping aligned with your new gravity. You can even walk up onto this vertical wall, which might flicker for a second because, yeah. And now I'm on a vertical wall, jumping relative to it. My gravity's that direction. I can walk along it. It's pretty cool. I know people have been asking for something like this. So, I decided I'd support it right away with 5.3. There are some caveats with it. The auto orientate to new gravity direction just currently just picks off of pitch and then rotates you up towards it. I should eventually make it so that you'll take like your VR forward vector and rotate off of it or a defined vector. I'm not gonna worry about that yet. Things like that will come in as people find uses for it, and then I can make it more advanced. Another thing is I'm not sure how much Epic actually tested their changes they made to support this. There's some weird caveats in that I'm on this wall now, so oops, I just jumped on the wall. I don't know what it just did. Yeah, I didn't have actually. There we go. Whew, not sure what happened. That's one of the caveats, I guess. But their find floor works when I'm jumping here because it's finding this vertical wall as a floor, right? And I can step up on things and walk across them on here. But what doesn't work is see how whew, okay, I almost fell out. See how if I go too high up above this, which is the Z floor, I start sliding around like I don't have gravity at all anymore? Yeah, I still have locomotion, but I'm like in falling mode with some air control. So I think they've messed up on their floor find a little bit, and it's still treating the capsule as it's vertically oriented. I will check on release of 5.3 and see if that is fixed in there. I don't mind this flickering. Like I said, it's just a quick hack to get the line to the floor. So if you hit a seam, it can flick between the two states. So on release of 5.3, I'll check and see if they fix that. If they haven't, I know the general area where it is, and I'll fix it in my code. If they're gonna have an official fix, I don't want to touch it yet. But as long as you're on like it probably has to do with the maximum angle that you can step up on, which 90 is the max, and then it breaks. And they probably didn't test it with going full vertical like this. We were straight up on a wall. Anyways, I thought people would find that interesting. Um, I know people like that kind of VR alternate gravity setup, so I'd support it. And I'd give you a preview video of it before 5.3 comes out. So, bye.